5 years ago, a small group in the U.S. began to recognize and celebrate Earth Day. Now, events focused on environmental issues are held in 141 countries around the world. I'm joined this afternoon by Rachel Hood, Executive Director of the West Michigan Environmental Action Council, for more on how Earth Day is being celebrated here in West Michigan. Rachel, thanks for joining us today.
Pleasure to be here.
Tell me a little bit about Earth Day, how it got started.
Sure. In 1964, A Silent Spring was published, Rachel Carson's book that really was the awakening of the modern environmental movement. And by 68 and 69, organizations like ours, WEMEAC, were forming to work on environmental education and advocacy. And in 1970, the first Earth Day was celebrated in New York City. A gentleman named Dennis Hayes organized people all over the country to come to New York and join him in building an awakening and as a special day to celebrate Earth Day. But now we know that Earth Day is every day, right?
Right, that's right, to keep those practices in mind. It's come a long way, that's for sure. You guys organize is it a river cleanup?
Sure.
Every year?
Yeah, we have 2 river cleanups, one here in Grand Rapids in the fall, but the one coming up is at the mouth of the Grand River, the Ottawa County Green Up, and it will be on May 16th, the morning of May 16th. So a Saturday morning when families can come out and help to pick up trash and other debris that has accumulated over the winter along the banks of the Grand River. There are beautiful parks in Ottawa County, and so it's also a great way to really get to know the river and the river banks and our great natural resources.
Right, and it's nice to clean that up because if you do kayak out there, and we're showing some pictures right now, you don't want to see that there. And people that do enjoy our rivers really do want to lend a helping hand, so it's good to know when those events are happening.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we'll have that information on our website for people too.
Good.
If somebody doesn't know about any of the environmental causes, what can someone do, let's say on this Earth Day, to get involved and say, you know, I want to be more environmentally friendly? What should I do?
Yeah, well, in the time of climate change, everybody is going to have their unique approaches to greening up their lifestyle and becoming more responsible. So we're encouraging people to set up zero waste plans for their homes, community organizations, and businesses. Find ways to reduce the waste that you purchase by choosing better packages, recycle and compost, and try and challenge your family, your community to put less trash in the landfill and go to a zero waste lifestyle. We also want folks to become smarter energy users. Just simple behavior changes like turning off lights and so on. More complicated investments like making sure your home is energy efficient. And today, solar is becoming affordable. There are great financing packages to help families put solar on their homes or businesses to put solar on their buildings. So that is another great step that people can take. Protecting and conserving water is very important. We've been hearing all about water issues in California, and even here in the Great Lakes, we have water concerns. And so capturing stormwater on site with rain barrels and rain gardens, turning off the faucets, quicker showers, all of that type of work.
Well, those are some really great suggestions. There's a lot. You have a lot more on your website, too.
Yes, we do. We have a great page, Living Green. If you go to WEMEAC.org, WMEAC.org, and Live Green, you'll find some great tips.
Great suggestions. Rachel Hood, thank you so much for joining us, and we'll have that information for you at woodtv.com as well. Thank you.
Thank you, Sue.